பார்க்க போவது மரங்களை பாதுகாப்பதற்கும் அழிந்து வரும் பறவைகளை பாதுகாப்பையும் வலியுறுத்தி ரோட்டரி கிளப் சார்பாக சென்னை லோயோலா கல்லூரியில் மாபெரும் கேரளி தொடங்கப்பட்டது. இதில் டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் கவர்னர் டிஜி பாபு பெரம், தென்னிந்திய திரைப்பட உரிமையாளர் சங்க தலைவர் அபிராமி ராமநாதன், PDJ காம்தார் மற்றும் காவல்துறை அதிகாரி பலரும் கலந்து கொண்டு விழாவினை துவக்கி வைத்தனர். 5/8/2018 அன்று காலை 9 மணி அளவில் துவக்கி வைக்கப்பட்ட இந்த விழாவில் மக்களுக்கு விழிப்புணர்ச்சி ஏற்படுத்தும் வகையில் ரோட்டரி 3232 சார்ந்த பல்வேறு ரோட்டரி கிளப்புகளும் இணைந்து இந்த விழிப்புணர்வை ஏற்படுத்தினர். மேலும் விழாவில் கலந்து கொண்ட மாற்றுத்திறனாளி அனைவருக்கும் பரிசுகள் வழங்கப்பட்டது.
One more. Cheese. Smile please. Smile please. Thank you.
एक मिनट
time
morning everyone, and our group name is Awesome Fosam, and
give Ms. Rekha a huge round of applause. Thank you so much. Keep growing. So அடுத்த gift வாங்கிட்டீங்க. So இதே மாதிரி ஒரு பெரிய சிங்கரா நீங்க ஆகணும். So moving on to the next session, I would like
to plastic.
That's all.
Something about the future generation.
Theme of reduce, reuse and recycle today by wearing nothing use and throw. We are wearing the same all used kurtis, we have a matching code of white and blue. Yeah, that's the theme for today. We are not wasting anything.
So recycling.
That's the theme for
Thank
today.
you. Keep going. All the very best. All the very best. Number 52. I'm sorry, it's 32. It's 3232. 3232.
So whatever we are doing today, it has to be changed throughout our life. I think keep changing whatever you want to do. Thank you. Thanks so much. Spotlight.
Our imperative that we don't let this malignant substance gag our environment. So where do we start?
We can start off by let going of our Hello.
Here comes 4242. It's 4240. Keep going. 39. Keep moving. Here comes 5757.
Thank you.
Here comes 7979. Here comes 8080. It's 8080. Keep your windows down. Keep your windows down. Fasten your seats.
No talking.
They are really uniform, I guess. Their dress 52. It's 52. No, thank you. Keep moving.
The patterns are vegetable dye, and we're sitting from 114.
Thank you. Keep going. All the very best. Here comes number.
Instead of the pollution, and all around the car we have displayed a lot of plastic reuse. See, we are against the single use of plastic. So that was it. Thank you.
That is fabulous indeed. Move on. All the very best. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Keep moving. 282.
The name of our team is Crying Oceans, and our team banner is over there. It says Save Our Seas. Remember, without water there is no life.
And all our reveals the crying sea creatures which are affected because of the polluted and
and any thought or any idea just simply doing some action won't do. So we are all of us going to pledge together Okay? Yes. We pledge together. We pledge together. We pledge together. We carry one shopping bag. We carry shopping bag. And we carry water bottles. Reusable water bottles.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
For Green Chennai, we have so far planted 66,000 trees, and this summer, when we took an audit of the plants, we found that 60% of the plants are survived. So this year we are planning along with Rotary.
Please. Okay, we are from Rotary Club Madras North. Okay, say no to plastics is our theme. We believe that we are what we leave behind. People leave smiles and good work. How would it look if we leave behind debris and trash? So let's use all eco-friendly products that we put up on the car. Eco-friendly alternatives in anything and everything. Sanitary napkins, cloth pads.
Thank you.
We are from Rotary Club of Nanganallur. We have chosen sheep sparrow because of our core colour is red. Generally, sparrow attracts
red color. And we have decorated it with various things by sparrow lights.
And we want to give awareness to the public should save sparrow.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Keep going on. Regular 76.
Good, good, good.
Go ahead.
Keep going, all the very best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
We are here. Our slogan for today is save the trees and save the sparrows. And we are the Go Green ambassadors.
We are from Rotary Club of Minambakam, and our theme is to save the planet.
Thank you.
And how do we save the planet? By planting a lot of trees so that we get rain, and by using solar energy for electricity, and conserving water, and also avoid using plastics and use cloth napkins instead of diapers. And if we remember the 3 R's, reduce and recycle and reuse, I think it's a long way.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Keep going.
Sir, excuse me.
To save the sparrows. So we are basically here today to talk about save the environment and say no to plastics. So the alternative items to use instead of plastics is the banana leaves with the cups that we have displayed in the car, and so say no to plastics. We have just gave no for the bottles that are hung on the other side of the car. So we can use many other things like the banana leaves or the paper, all the other kinds of other material instead of plastics, because it doesn't go and dissolve into the earth. It takes years to get dissolved into the earth. So that is the main reason, and sparrows are getting extinct. So we need to save the sparrows. Thank you.
Keep going, all the very best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Big thank you, Mother.
Sir, come this side, please. Excuse me.
We are pushing them out.
Hello, good morning. Our tagline, our theme for our team's theme is "We are the change that we are looking for." We have taken the initiative to create a model of an eco-friendly household and its surroundings. Wanted to even showcase the theme of the rally, which is no plastics and eco-friendly, and also about conserving sparrows and other birds. So we have totally created a new eco-friendly household where the household is actually, you can see the ceiling, it is solar panel. It's an original solar panel that we have done, and the lights that you see on the fence is actually lit by the solar. And we have showcased the STP plant, the sewage treatment plant, the rainwater harvesting, and just behind the house we have created a farm where we have a patch of organic vegetable farming, we have a flower garden, we have a tree plantation, and we have a dairy and poultry farm, and behind that we have a bird feeder which we have displayed. Then we have...
Wait. Here comes regular 12, that is 1 to 12.
These are the last
Who's going to talk?
Where you stand, you rock lady.
These are the plastic monsters, the pollution monsters, the noise monsters. And why decorate when everything is going to go for a waste? Why are we polluting by decorating? And that's the team. We are from Rotary Club of Chennai Coastal.
Thank you, keep going, all the very best.
All the best.
Of spotlight. We are sparrow shielders. I grew up with sparrows in my house. Every ventilators used to have a nest. My daughters hardly get to see these sparrows, and I'm worried about my grandchildren. Okay, they may not see. So I grow and feed sparrows in my school. And on 20th of March, on the World Sparrows Day, we conducted a workshop for the children about the sparrows.
Oh, wait. So here's regular 25. It's 2525.
Friends, this program today, what we had, one of the best I can say. Last 20 years I was in the Rotary. I'm continuing in this current year as a district governor. We plan a lot of programs. But I can rate it personally, without bias, this program is the best ever seen last 20 years in our Rotary. Why I'm saying like this, without involvement of any Rotarian, all hands program, they themselves they did it. In fact, 4 days back I went to the dance meeting to see that how it is happening. Within 3 minutes I came to know things are happening in the right track. I never questioned anything, I never asked anything, whatever they are doing. They asked me to come at 8 o'clock to Loyolla College in the Sunday morning, that's all. That's why I came here and I am enjoying thoroughly this day. Only thing is, as a child opponent, I asked, are you able to balance the budget? That's what I asked. Friends, you believe me or not, you don't worry, we will give the surplus budget. That's what they told. And I was so happy on that. And friends, today it has happened. Yesterday night I was thinking that it was pouring, the rain and the winds and everything. I little bit worried about that. What is going to happen tomorrow morning at Loyolla College? Last year in 17-18, when all the students came to the Ramchandra Medical College, it was pouring, almost 1 feet water was there and 20,000 students were standing in the water. I felt for that, today if it happens, what will happen to all the cars, where they are going to park, and how the people can turn, and everything is going to waste. But by our luck, always I used to pray to God to have something good, and today also God is kind enough to us and has given the bright light today, and we are able to celebrate this event. It's a family participation event. More than 700 people participated. I can say one of the best strength which I have seen in our district. The kudos to the team headed by our councillor Ramanathan madam and First Lady Anita, Punita, Nalini, and the inner wheelchair Kala Rajsekar and her team, and Chitra, so many people, and Valikano, Lata. I can go on saying like this, and we cannot forget, wherever we are here, whatever we are doing, there is one person watching about all these things. Wherever the help is required, let it be Babu, Peram, let it be Anita, let it Nalvai madam, only one person we can ask that help, or nothing but our PDG Sivakumar sir. In fact, 3-4 days back, they are trying for us as chief guest. And you don't worry, I'll arrange it like that. Yes, arrange it today. We had IPS officer, deputy commissioner here, and he was there more than 2 hours. And all the judges, thank you for sparing a good valuable time today morning. And friends, I thank all the supporters who supported for this cause. And many people, many Rotarians, many outsiders, particularly Axis Bank with a good amount of support for us. I would like to say Axis Bank, if anyone is here, even our district accounts this year we are maintaining with Axis Bank in Ananagar branch. Always we are maintaining about 15 to 20 lakhs balance, current account balance with them. Friends, now it is my turn to say about our Rotarians, though we are not involved. Indirectly we involved in the Rotary program, in this family participation program, and we see that gold sponsors and silver sponsors, without them we cannot perform. And I would like to congratulate and thank all the presidents, all the clubs who sponsored voluntarily. We never gave any pressure, just we put up in the WhatsApp group, that's all. And Lata and Valika know what they are planning, they are following, and they got it. And almost 8 gold sponsors and 5 silver sponsors. If they are here, I would like to call them to the stage and honor them. All the presidents. President from...
Yes! That's the game rule. That's the game rule. So can you all show the balloons to the audience, please? Audience, who's got the least sized balloon? Me. Is that you? Please come to the front. What's your name? Manju. So Manju is here and... So what have you done? What? You couldn't do that? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So who's got the max sized one? I guess. So she's going to claim a prize from us now with a huge round of applause. Congratulations. And the second place, obviously. You can give her a gift now. So you really rocked, and you did too. But the performer is obviously claiming a prize from us. So now you can give her a gift.
Just don't go. Radhika.
People ask those people to stop, and then I would stop. So now just imagine if 1 million people think the same way as what my friend thought. Then we'll end up having 1 million plastic bottles on the beach. So what I would like to say at this point is, I'm not telling you go crazy on being green, don't completely throw out all the plastic covers. And if you do such a thing, it's good. But then what I would like to say is, take this as an initiative within yourselves. Make a change within yourselves. Just don't try throwing this particular plastic bottle in the beach, or don't try throwing this plastic bottle in any public space. So it's just small things that each and every person can do to actually change the entire world. So finally, I would like to thank everybody for inviting me, and I would also like to congratulate all the participants that took part in this particular rally. It was an honor being here, and it doesn't matter whether you won or did not win, participation is the key. Thank you so much. I would like to also announce the best categories on overall presentation. So for NETs, it is number 42. 42. No, it's NETs, so 42. Yeah, this was on the basis of best overall presentation.
Card number 42. Who is it? Annex.
Annex. 42 is
Card number 42.
Central. Which club? Central club, right? Central.
It just says 42.
Industrial City.
42. Thank you so much. So thank you ladies. தான் ரசிச்சாரு. So ரொம்ப நல்லா பாடுறீங்க மேடம். உங்க பேரு? So ரேகா இங்க இருக்காங்க. So ரேகா மேம் உங்களுக்காக நீங்க சூப்பரா பண்ணதுக்காக உங்களுக்கு gift கொடுத்திருக்காங்க பாருங்க. ரொம்ப அழகா பண்ணீங்க. So நல்லா என்ஜாய் பண்ணீங்கன்னா ரொம்ப நல்ல கைத்தட்டல் கொடுத்து அவங்களை உற்சாகப்படுத்துறோம். Thank you so much. Cousin is here and I'm going to split you into another team now, if you don't mind. Fine. So now, ladies and gentlemen, your kind attention, and there are two girls with us now. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have a team activity. So what you have to do is you're going to build up a team for yourself with 5 ladies. It can be ladies or gentlemen, whatever it is, and you are going to form a team for yourself with 5 people. But I'm going to give you just 10 seconds time, and you would have to do that in that time. So if in case you lose it, I'm going to give you a penalty, and you have to take that. Ready? Your time starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you all took part in the rally, is it? Yes, that's fine. So I guess how many members are here now? 1, 2, 3. You are in the list, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Excluding you, you have made 5. Okay, so India, Sparrow Queen. Sparrow, you all have to dance like a sparrow now. No problem, is it? So can I have this step now? So ladies and gentlemen, Sparrow சொல்லிருக்காங்க சிட்டுக்குருவி மாதிரி இப்ப நீங்க ஒரு ஸ்டெப் ஆச்சு உங்களுக்கு பண்ணி கொடுக்கணும். Player is going to have the back side balloon will be considered as a winner. We have 2 prizes for this. Keep blowing by your friend. Try. The time is running out. So keep clapping. So now let's clap to the English for all the ladies and gentlemen. So the players are almost active even after the lunch break is done. And your countdown starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, can I have the balloon? Fine, super. அப்படியே நீங்க எப்படின்னா கேட்டுட்டு நீங்க சொல்லிட்டீங்க 32 is it? So there are 26 letters. You all agree? Yeah. Okay, fine, super. There are 26 letters in English, and what your teams are going to do is you're going to collect 26 items corresponding to 26 letters. For example, A for apple, B for ball, C for cat. If in case you find all these items in this hall, wait, your time hasn't started yet. See, you have to think innovatively and react accordingly. No, your time hasn't started. No, don't disrupt things which are on the stage. You are not supposed to disrupt anything on the stage. You have to go. Get the help of the audience and you can arrange. Maximum number of items for the same letter will be disqualified. That means you have to collect 1 item for 1 letter. Okay, your time starts now, and I'm going to give you just 15 seconds and let's see which team can get the maximum number of items will be considered as a winning team now. Teammates, get back to your places. Sparrow நீங்க நிறைய வாட்ச் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. அவங்க Sparrows and she is ready. She is ready. And what's the name of your team, please? Angels. So the Angels team is here and Sparrow team is here. So Sparrow dance are ready? ஒரு சின்ன music DJ. So ஒரு சின்ன dance அவங்க. That's not the game actually. So you just going to entertain the crowd, the people over here. Music, please. The Sparrow dance is here. I'm just wondering how the sparrows talk like this. Thank you so much. So our sparrows have done their activity and now moving on to the angels. How can we spare you angels? Angels, you are going to do a performance right now in front of your audience, just like an angel dance. We don't have a smoking effect over here, but just like that kid walk. Can we have the music, DJ? Items over here, you have few in your hand.
Yesterday I got 5 prizes.
Oh really? Okay fine. So how many items? A4? So who got this actually? Who got this? How did you find this iPad over here? That's really 1. Okay. 2. 1. இல்ல நம்ம வந்து B க்கு already count பண்ணிட்டோம். So okay. 3 4 5 6 7 8. Where is the tree? That is plan B for pen was already counted. That's a tree. 8 9 10. That was counted. 10.
So long distance open like this.
S was already counted. 10 11 12. B was already counted. It's 13.
Music to the ears, so how are we waking up every day in today's radiation age? Cacophonic noises from cell phones and WhatsApp notifications, Facebook, automobiles. No, I know you're an exception.
We do have this chirping of birds, not sparrows, but birds are
Definitely. When you wake up in the morning, you're supposed to wake up to bird sounds. You start a day on your happy note, isn't it? So it's a sad thing that our generation we have grown up with sparrows, but the present generation, the young students, school students, and college students, have not seen a sparrow at all. It's been a long time. They all live with us. I think Nalama and Kala and all will agree that we live with sparrows. We grew up with them. They were there in the house. They built nest in the house. They were in the living room, windowsill, garden. Everywhere sparrows are there. But the biggest challenge today is to spot one sparrow, isn't it? We can spot the Prime Minister, but not the sparrow. So, next slide.
நல்லா போடுறீங்க. Okay fine. So I have seen only crows in near my house. I've never seen sparrows. I've seen lovebirds. That's it. But other actually வந்து conserve பண்றது எப்படி? How are we going to conserve sparrows for our future generation? And other பத்தி they are here. அவங்க ma'am வந்து like she's the sparrow queen. Sadhana ma'am is here and she is here to talk about the conservation and how you people are going to feed the sparrows. உங்க வீட்டுக்கு வந்துச்சுனா you have to take up these techniques to feed them. So இங்க நிறைய பேர் இருக்காங்க. So அவங்களுக்காக she is going to do that in Tamil, right? Tamil and English, and that's going to be a PowerPoint presentation இங்க உங்களுக்கு பார்க்கலாம் ஸ்டேஜ்ல. So that's here chirp for the sparrow. So அவங்க தான் இப்ப chirp பண்ண போறாங்க. Sparrows chirp பண்ணி நிறைய பேர் கேட்டிருக்கீங்க. And now she is here to chirp for the sparrow. Let's conserve them for our future generation. And moving on to Sadhana ma'am, the sparrow queen.
She has distributed about 1,700 sparrow nests, not only in Tamil Nadu but also to Punjab and Delhi. She has set up a sparrow garden in Besanaga Beach. She engaged school children in conservation efforts by teaching on how to make a nest and also to create bird feeder from the waste bottle. She is going to do a demo for you all now, and she has a request for all of you. She needs the support of each and everyone here bringing sparrows back to the world.
And then just leave it and wait for the sparrows to come and occupy. Next slide. This is one of our savior's nests. And the other way to attract them is to hang feeders in your garden. If you don't get a feeder, you can also sprinkle millets in your garden. And the next thing is place water bowls. Place water bowls so that they get attracted. The next is, this is another nest. Next slide. Some of the fun facts are that sparrows love to bathe in water. The next activity is, they also love mud bath. They're highly social birds. And see, this is a sparrow enjoying a nice water bath. So make provisions for water so that they'll get attracted to your house. Next slide. This is the mud bath. Next. And the last thing is, they love human habitation. As I told you earlier, sparrows don't live. You don't find sparrows in deserts and forests. You can only see them wherever human habitation is there. So this is one thing. What's a nice thing about sparrows? Next slide. So sparrow food generally is grains, seeds, fruits, berries and insects and worms. These are the sparrow foods. So together let's bring them back because we need them more than they needing us. The treacherous tomorrow which is threatening our ecosystem is already here. So before it's too late, let's bring back the sparrows. And I think I'll wind up this session with this. And I'd like to thank Ms. Nallamai Ramanathan for this wonderful opportunity. I think she's taken sparrows to reach more people. A big thanks to her and my humble pronouns. Thank you so much. Sparrows have been declared as a threatened species by IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature. So it's the red list of birds. Because we only bother about the big animals, tigers and lions and all that. But sparrows are a very pretty bird, don't always bother about it. So எதுமே எப்பமே வந்து ஒரு மனுஷனோ அது உயிரோ என்னமோ இருந்ததுனா நமக்கு வேல்யூவே தெரியாது. அது இல்லாத போது தான் we realize it. Next slide. So for those of you, like my neighbor, she said 1 week back, Sadhna அவன் எதிர் வீட்டில் நிறைய குருவி வந்துச்சு, she said. I'm so happy. போய் பார்த்தா it was தேஞ்சிட்டு. So that's a sad state. Nobody knows how a sparrow looks like. So for those of you who have forgotten how a sparrow looks, this is a male sparrow. It's got a darker brown color with black streaks. It's got a bib-like thing below the beak. And the female sparrow, next. Female sparrow's got a light. It's a female sparrow. Always all species, females only are beautiful. So this is a lighter brown shade with a dirty white color. So this is a male sparrow and a female sparrow. Next slide. So let's bring back the sparrows. Do you want to have sparrows amongst you? Yes? Bigger, yes? Yes! Good. Next slide. So what do you think are the reasons for the decline? How many of you agree with this? Radiation? No. If the radiation was to kill the birds, I don't think we'll also be alive today. Human population is increasing, but sparrow population is gone. Radiation can only affect the navigational skills of the bird, but doesn't kill the bird. Okay? So this is not the reason. Next slide. The main reasons are loss of habitat. Earlier we had tiled houses. Koora veedu irundhathu, tiles pota veedu irundhathu, nooks and corners were there. Our gardens were full of plants, native plant species, had lots of insects and worms. So, next slide. Yeah. So today we live in geometric houses. There are no natural nooks, and sparrows prefer man-made structures. And you find sparrows only wherever human habitation was there. You don't find them in deserts and islands and all that. The second important reason is absence of food. We had this Nadar Kadai culture long time back, isn't it? They used to pack the grains and seeds and all in newspaper packets, and the pilferage was happening. And this was food for the birds. But now it's all food comes in sealed containers, steel packet bags, and that's the reason why sparrows are dying of hunger. The other thing is non-availability of the right food. Right food, I mean the fledglings. The adult birds feed on grains and seeds, whereas the smaller fledglings They need worms and insects for their survival. It's protein rich. Insects and bloodworms, நம்ம fish எல்லாம் சாப்பிடறல அந்த மாதிரி these insects and worms are full of protein. So அந்த insects கிடைக்காததுனால இந்த fledglings don't survive at all. So that's why I said next slide. Disappearance of water bodies. I grew up in Chennai. I saw so many ponds. I don't know now all buildings only there. All concrete structures. We are so selfish that we want to live and occupy everything and destroy all the other species. So disappearance of water bodies is yet another reason for the disappearance of sparrows. Next. Food, I said. Food is another reason why they have disappeared, lack of food. The next one. Here you see the sparrows pecking on biryani. Biryani manishanukku nalladilla, sparrows nallada. So they eat the wrong foods and they die because of that also. Next slide. Water. Water is another reason why they have gone. They die of thirst. Next. Absence of native plant species. Now we have crotons and all. Most of us grow ornamental plants in our gardens, which is nothing, which doesn't host any nest, insects and all that. The sangapu and next slide. Nityamalli, Roja and all that, they are ideal plants for sparrows because you have lots of insects inhabiting it. So these are food for the sparrows. Because of absence of native plant species, the sparrows have gone down. Next slide. So she's a marine biologist, Rachel Louis Carson, who in a visionary way, she said that in 1962, she wrote a book called Silent Spring, which won many awards. And she had the foresight to say that man is indiscriminately using pesticides, next slide, which is actually killing the birds. She was a visionary and now it's happening, it's coming true. Next slide. Unleaded petrol. This use of unleaded petrol is another reason why these insects die and the sparrows don't get the food. Next slide. Deforestation. Sparrows need nests only for incubation and for laying eggs, but otherwise they live in trees and all that. So deforestation is another reason why they have gone down. Next slide. Pollution. All air, noise and water pollution are the major reasons for why sparrows have gone. Now even we human beings have so much of asthmas and lung complaints. Imagine the small birds. Okay. Next slide. So why do we need them? When you heard the chirps, so happy, isn't it? We need them for love. Sparrows actually signify love, I believe. Happiness. When you have birds around your house, it's so happy. So many of us have stressed out throughout the day. And waking up to sparrow chirps is really a nice thing to happen early in the morning. And of course, prosperity. Mundila, sparrow வீட்டுக்குள்ள பறந்து வந்தாவே ஏதோ மேரேஜ் ஆக போகுது வீட்லன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. I don't know how many of you believe that. And sparrows குட்டி போட்டுச்சுன்னா குழந்தை பிறக்கும் போது வீட்லன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. These are the beliefs which our folklore tells us and our ancestors believed in also. For ecological balance. Next. The motive is we'll have 1 feet depth of insects and worms. And do you think it will be habitable for us human beings? This planet will become highly inhabitable, right? So you need every member of this food web for our survival. Next slide. Now, sparrows, I don't know how many of you know this. Recently, we see a lot of spurt and vector-borne diseases like viral fevers, malaria, and dengue, and all that, which are all deadly diseases. And how sparrow helps is, next slide. Now, this is the stages of a life cycle of a mosquito. Mosquito lays eggs. The next stage is the larva stage. This larva stage, the sparrows feed this larva for the young fledglings. So, because the sparrows have gone down, the mosquito population has increased, and we are not able to have a control over the mosquitoes. And that's why we say that sparrows, it was my personal observation, I am not a scientist or a marine biologist, but it's my personal observation, I found that because of the absence of sparrows, the mosquitoes have gone up and we have so many diseases and all that. Next slide. So these are the worms which the young fledglings need, larva of the mosquito. Next slide. So health is assured by sparrows. Do you agree now? Yes? Next slide. You need me? We need them actually. Isn't it? We need them more than us needing us. Next. So I've been distributing nests from 2010, ever since my mother made this observation that sparrows have gone down. And somehow this is my nest. the terracotta nest you see there. And this is from one of the sparrow saviors' houses, where you see the female sparrow and the male sparrow. They are so happy to take part, to occupy our nest. Next slide.
So congratulations winners. Keep applauding. So நல்ல கைத்தட்டல் கொடுத்து உற்சாகப்படுத்துங்க எல்லாரும். So Angels team, that was really fun having you all here. So did you all enjoy the rally? So can you please share your experience with our audience? Who is ready to do that? Anyone from your team?
Yeah, so we had loads of fun driving around. Even though we couldn't find like one clue, we were bonding throughout. So it was a lot of fun.
So were you
very
good experience? Yes.
Okay.
So did Vishnu Challenge navigate?
No. We're all annexed from Madras Industrial City. So it was nice bonding.
Nice bonding. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, 15. So they have made 15 items out of 26. Give them. R was already counted. Give them a huge round of applause now. So moving on to the angel team. So there are so less items in this chair. Two. Go ahead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All together. So only change. So facing the audience.
No, excuse me.
So ladies and gentlemen, keep encouraging. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Keep clapping. That's it. Thank you so much for all the contestants. Let's give the winning team a huge round of applause now. So let's give away the gifts to the Sparrow team. So the Sparrow Queen is in this team. So they have won. So Sparrow Rani was converted into Sparrow Queen. That's a nice name. Or obviously from the Sparrow team, please. So we are not going to spare you people too, and I want you all to dance together for a song. Ready? So we'll give away the gifts to the Sparrow team. So before that, let's have a very short dance over here. Are you ready? So ready for the performance, please? Let's start the dance floor now. Please make it faster.
Excuse me. This is a bird feeder. You can make a bird feeder from this waste bottle. Okay? Instead of throwing this to the dustbin, you can always convert it to a nice thing. Can you move this mic? I've made holes in this. I've made holes in the bottle. Okay? I attach this. 1. வந்து பாட்டில் வந்து ஒரு ஃபீடர் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். இந்த பாட்டில் வந்து கீழே ஒரு ஓட்டை, மேல மூடியில ஒரு ஓட்டை போட்டிருக்கு. மேல மூடி வந்து ஒரு கயிறு கட்டி விட்டுருக்கு. கீழே அந்த பிளேட் வழியா ஒரு ஆணியை போட்டுட்டு பிளேட் வழியா போட்டு பாட்டில்ல ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்றோம். இந்த பிளேட் வந்து அடியில ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இந்த இதுல வந்து மில்லட்ஸ் போடணும். திணை வந்து ரொம்ப பிரியமான உணவு குருவிக்கு. இதுதான் ஃபீடர். பாட்டில்ல மேல ஒரு பிளேட் போட்டுருக்கு, கீழே ஒரு பிளேட் அட்டாச் பண்ணிருக்கு, உள்ள ஓட்டை போட்டுட்டு பாட்டில்ல திணை போட்டுருக்கு. இது வந்து குருவி வந்து தட்டுல உட்கார்ந்து சாப்பிடுவாரு. So from base we are created this bird feeder. You can try this in the house. Okay? Thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much, Sparrow Queen. That was really interesting. So how many of you are going to try the same at your house? Really? Hats off to you. So there are so many hands up over there. Thank you everyone. And now I would like to invite இப்ப நிறைய பேர் இங்க நம்ம கூட பாட்டு பாடுறவங்க நிறைய பேர் இங்க உட்கார்ந்திருக்காங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். So who is really good at singing? நிறைய பாட்டு அழகா பாடுறவங்க இங்க யாராச்சும் உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சா அவங்களை நீங்க முன்னாடி அனுப்பலாம். Say yes. So உங்களுக்கு கண்டிப்பா prizes இருக்குது. அதனால தான் நம்ம வந்து இங்க கேக்குறோம். So யாருங்க நல்லா பாடுவீங்க? Yes, கூட்டிட்டு வாங்க.
உன்னை விட்டு வேறு எங்கும் போக மாட்டேன், என்னோடு வாவா என்று சொல்ல மாட்டேன், உன்னை விட்டு வேறு எங்கும் போக மாட்டேன். செல்ல சென்னை போடுகிறாய், தண்ணி நின்று தேடுகிறாய், அன்பே உன்னை நம்பிக்கவும் புன்னகையில் மன்னிக்கவும் எனக்கு உரிமை இல்லையா, நீ என்னோடு வாவா என்று சொல்ல மாட்டேன், உன்னை விட்டு வேறு எங்கும் போக மாட்டேன். கண்ணம் தோடும் கூந்தலோதுக்கு நீ சாய்வது என்னை கொஞ்சம் பார்க்கத்தானே, கண்ணை மூடி தூங்குவதை போல் நீ நடிப்பது என்னை குரல் கேட்கத்தானே, என்ன சந்தேகம் என்னை இனி என்னாலும் தீயாக பார்க்காதே, செல்ல பிள்ளை போல நீ அடப்பிடிப்பது என்ன சொல்ல, உன்னை விட யாரும் இல்லை அன்பு செய்து என்னை வெல்ல, சண்டை போட்ட நாட்களை தான் எண்ணி சொல்ல கேட்டுக்கொண்டால் கழுகும் பயந்து நடுங்கும், நீ என்னோடு வா என்று சொல்ல மாட்டேன், உன்னை விட்டு வேறு எங்கும் போக மாட்டேன்.
Limca award winner because அவங்க ஒரு 12 hours non-stop continuous பாடிட்டாங்க. ஆல்ரெடி இங்கேயும் பாடி இப்போ பிரைஸ் வாங்குனாங்க. That was before once after the lunch session. Yes, and now she is here to do the invocation song. So Rekha ready இருக்கீங்களா? Yes.
Number 23, Chennai Towers. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce Ms. Mala Bharat. Mala Bharat launched Atmalaya, which is a unique combination of dance and meditation exclusively for women, and she started this in the year 1998. Being a passionate Bharatanatyam dancer, got an insight to present dance as a therapy to women. She has performed all over India and other countries. She has innumerable stage and Doordarshan appearances and has won many awards and titles for her contributions in art. Atmalaya has 10 branches in Chennai and spread in Bengaluru and Hyderabad. Mala also conducts corporate workshops blending dance and meditation. Thank you so much.
எல்லோருக்கும் நமஸ்காரம். ஒரே ஒரு விஷயம் வந்து சொல்லிட்டு போகலான்னு நினச்சேன். இதில் கலந்துட்டதில் ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். கேட்டாங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லேடி அண்ட் மிஸ்ஸஸ் புனிதா 2 பேரும் எவ்வளோ கார் கொடுப்பீங்கன்னு, எவ்வளோ கார் வேணும்னு கேட்டேன். இல்லை எவ்வளோ பேர் வேணும்னு கேட்டேன். 10ன்னாங்க. 10ன்னொன்னே நான் நினச்சி 10 பேர் தானே ஓகே அப்படின்னேன். அடுத்தது டிஜி வந்தாங்க, 10 கார் கேட்குறாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நீங்கள் லீட் கிளப்பாக இருங்கன்னாங்க. 10 காரா என்ன பண்ணா உடனே இந்த குரூப்பில் என் குரூப்பில் யாராருக்கு உங்களுக்கு டிரைவிங் தெரியும், யாருக்கு கலந்துக்கிறீங்கன்னு நான் கேட்கல, யாராருக்கு டிரைவிங் தெரியும் அப்படின்னு கேட்டு போட்டிருந்தேன். வரிசையாக எல்லாரும் சொன்னாங்க. எல்லாரும் ஒரு கார் எடுத்துகிட்டு கலந்துக்கிறீங்க அப்படின்னு. எங்களோட குரூப்பில் எங்களோட பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ் அது ஐ மீன் மெம்பர்ஸ் எல்லாம் வந்து ரொம்ப டெடிக்கேட்டடாக இருக்கிறவங்க. எல்லாம் 3 தீம் எடுத்துக்கலாம்னு சொல்லும் பொழுது எல்லாம் சொன்னாங்க, நம்ம விஷுவலி டிசேபிள் பர்சனை கண்டிப்பாக எடுத்துக்கணும் எல்லா கார்லேயும், ஏன்னா அவங்கள சந்தோஷப்படுத்தி பார்க்குறது தானே நம்மளும் முக்கியமானது அப்படின்னு சொல்லி சொன்னாங்க. சரின்னு 12 பேரையும் சேர்த்துக்கலான்னு பார்த்தா கடைசியில் கிடைக்கல. ஆனால் எங்களோட அனுபவம் என்னன்னா, அந்த அம்மா அற்புதமாக பண்ணினாங்க. பட் ஆனால் ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் ஆகிட்டாங்க. எப்படின்னா அவங்களால அந்த லூஸ் பேப்பரை வந்து ரெகுலரைஸ் பண்ணி படிக்க முடியல. ஆனால் நல்லா பண்ணினாங்க. அவங்க வந்து பரவாயில்ல அடுத்ததுக்கு போங்க அடுத்ததுக்கு போங்கன்னாக்கா அவங்களுக்கு மனசே ஆகலை. நீங்கள் நல்லா பண்ணுறீங்க, நீங்கள் சொல்கிறீங்க, ஆனால் எனக்கு கஷ்டமாக இருக்கும்போது அவங்களுக்கு வந்து என்ஜாய் பண்ணி வைக்கணும்னு நாங்கள் நினைக்கும் பொழுது அவங்க ஸ்ட்ரெஸ்ஸாக இருந்த பார்க்கும்போது எனக்கு கஷ்டமாக இருந்தது. அதனால் அவங்கள ஒரு வாரமாக நிறுத்திட்டு அவங்கள சப்சைட் பண்ணிவிட்டு அவங்களுக்கு கூல்ட்ரிங்க்ஸ் கொடுத்துட்டு கூட்டிகிட்டு வந்தோம். இதுலேருந்து அடுத்த நடனம் ஆரம்பிக்கும் போது என்னோட சின்ன ரெக்வஸ்ட் என்னன்னா, ஒரு 10 கொஸ்டின் மட்டும் அவங்க பண்ணிட்டு அடுத்தது வந்து மற்றவங்க பண்ணுற மாதிரி கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர் ரெடி பண்ணால் அவங்களுக்கு சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கும், நம்மளுக்கும் இதாக இருக்கும். அது ஒன்று சொல்கிறதுக்காக தான் கேட்டு டிஜிட்ட ஒரு நிமிஷம் பேசணுன்னு அவங்க வாய்ப்பு கொடுத்தாங்க. நன்றி.
Good afternoon, everyone. So very quickly, it was a very beautiful rally. Started early, and 3 very important things that happened. One was within the team, ants and Rotarians came together. So that was a very beautiful experience. Ore car la, going together. For many of us, we use GPS constantly. In GPS we had to know every bit and corner of the route that we took. We now know shops also for shopping. So I think it was very interesting. Second important point happened when the last வந்து take 10 pictures with vendors. அவங்களுக்கு வந்து அந்த பேக் கொடுத்து பிக்சர் எடுக்க சொன்னாங்க. ஸோ அப்போ வந்து we realize எந்த பேக் இருக்கு எல்லாத்தையும் எடுங்கன்னு ஒரு இடமா நிறுத்தி கொடுக்கும்போது all of them were like, oh இனிமேல்ட்டு வந்து ரோட்டரி பேக் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுமா அப்படின்னு. ஸோ தட் வாஸ் ஐ திங்க் வெரி நைஸ். அண்ட் நிறைய பேர் வந்து கேட்டாங்க, ஏன் பிளாஸ்டிக் பேக் யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது, இந்த துணி பேக் எங்கே வாங்கலாம். ஸோ ஐ திங்க் தட் பார்ட் ஆஃப் அவேர்னஸ் வித் த ஃபன் வாஸ் வெரி இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங். அண்ட் மூணாவது வந்து ஒரு சில இடத்துல வந்து எங்களை மாதிரியே நிறைய பேர் வந்து எடுத்திருந்தாங்க. ஸ்பெஷலி அந்த பால வித்யா மந்திர் அந்த ஒரு இடத்துல வந்து நிறைய பேர் நிறுத்தி ஒரு ரெடியூஸ் ரீயூஸ்னு பிக்சர் எடுத்துட்டு இருந்தாங்க. தட்ஸ் when everybody on that road stopped and said, அதுல என்ன இருக்கு, ஏன் எல்லாரும் பிக்சர் எடுத்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. So I mean that was I think today in the route that we took, all those places became popular and the whole concept of no plastic and all of them became very popular. It was very interesting. Thank you so much. We all enjoyed it.
My driver Reena. Chennai Towers.
Dharam Paul, President from Chennai Coastal, to come and take the honors.
தமிழ் புரியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நான் தமிழ்ல பேசுறது ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா நினைக்கிறேன், அதனால தமிழ்லயே பேசுறேன். நல்ல கார் ரேலி. எனக்கு வந்து ஒரு 10-12 வருஷமா கார் ரேலில எல்லாம் கலந்துன்னு நிறைய பழக்கம் இருக்கு. நிறைய ஜெயிச்சிருக்கேன். டச்சஸ் கார் ரேலி, ரவுண்ட் டேபிள் கார் ரேலி எல்லாம். ரோட்டரி கார் ரேலின்னு கலந்துனது இதுதான் முதல் தடவை. எந்த விதமான பிசுறும் இல்லாம ரூட் இண்டிகேஷன்ஸ், அதாவது டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ஸ் ஆஃப் த ஏரியா, க்ளூஸ் இதெல்லாம் கொடுத்துருந்த விதம் வந்து ரொம்ப சுலபமாகவும் நல்லாவும் இருந்துச்சு, ரொம்ப சிம்பிளாகவும் இருந்துச்சு. பிரெயின்ல அந்த இதை நல்லா படிச்சு சொன்ன என்னோட பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட் ரோஸ்லின் ரொம்ப நல்லா படிச்சு சொன்னாங்க. இன்ஃபேக்ட் கார் ரேலிலாம் எங்களுக்கு ஜென்ரலா வந்து ஒரு தகராறு ஆகும், நீ சொல்றது கரெக்ட் நான் சொல்றது கரெக்ட் அப்படிலாம் இல்லாம நாங்க எல்லாமே ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியா சந்தோஷமா கலகலம் சிரிச்சுன்னு எல்லாம் பண்ணியிருந்தோம். இன்ஃபேக்ட் வழியில கார் நிறுத்தி குபேரன் கடையில வாழைப்பழம் கூட வாங்கி நின்று சாப்பிட்டுலாம் வந்தோம். காலம்பர பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட் கொடுத்து சாப்பிடாம வந்ததுனால ஒரே பசி வேற. ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்துச்சு. தேங்க்ஸ் டு தி ரோட்டரி ஃபார் திஸ் வண்டர்ஃபுல் இவெண்ட். Thank you very much, sir.
You want to share your experience? Madam Wanga, you are the president and also participant.
पीछे पीछे थोड़ा पीछे आइए.
Host the next.
Okay, next. Okay,
Chairman to stay for a while. The early bird registration is PDC Shama from Metro. Congrats, Shama.
Pandya here from Chennai Coastal, followed by ma'am. We have a small project which we have started in last month. Pots of water for the birds and for the passerby also. So for the pots of water, if anybody is needing for their house or anything, just give me a call. I will try and send it across to you all. Chennai Coastal, remember.
Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure to be here for this all-women car rally. Being an all-women event, it's very close to my heart. The reason why I say this is, when we in Atmalaya take dance classes for women, they come there for a me time, and we truly believe that when they go back, they are rejuvenated to be better people, and they are able to take care of their families better. That is what we truly believe in. So, in the same way, I really think this event, this car rally, run by women, and so many of them participating, along with visually impaired women also. It was a very happy feeling here, being here in the morning for the 3 hours, gave immense pleasure. The thought process which went behind each car, the way they had decorated and the way they had their own costumes and all the number of banners and creating awareness. Because when I drove back home also, I saw few cars which had participated here rallying around the city. So I realized that it creates a visual impact to people around, which I'm sure will go a long way in saying no to plastics, creating environmental awareness. Why women, what we can do as women is, we have the strength to be compassionate. So I strongly believe that when we take up some resolve like this, we are capable of handling it beautifully, also spreading the message, because our core nature, I believe, is compassion. So we as women can create happier families, which in turn will create happier societies, which in turn will create a happier world. So wishing this team that started off the no to plastics and saving the sparrow a very, very great future in doing more such events, in bringing about a change in the society. Thank you.
So in this specification, sir, you have to have sparrows in the neighborhood. How many of you have sparrows in the neighborhood? Yarume illaya? Don't mind about it. So some part of your house, not on the trees, please. Okay? If you're going to fix it on the tree, the sparrows will not occupy it. They need your houses inside of your house. Maybe your balcony, your veranda, or some window which has got a nice cover. 10 feet above the ground level. Number 2 is, don't touch the nest once it has been fixed. It's got provision for nails. Fix 2 nails and fix this nest, and don't touch the nest after that. And don't try filling up the nest with fiber and cotton and all. They will bring their own nesting materials. Okay? And then unless they are confident about you, they will not occupy the nest. Okay? So try to develop this confidence. All the best, girls. Please keep me posted.
Babu Peram, the Innovate Chair Kala Rajashekar, PDG SPRM Sir, PDG AS Venkatesh, District Secretary JSK Naidu, and District Coordinator Rotarian Saravanan, and all the other district officials present here. I extend a warm welcome to the judges, Mrs. Roshni Subbaya, former Miss South India. I also welcome the committee of hosts, Councillor Nalame ma'am and other committee members. I welcome Women Empowerment Chair Mrs. Valikanu, Annex Committee Chair Lata Kamalesh. I welcome Sajana, the Sparrow Queen here. Lastly, I welcome the stars of today, the ants, the annets, and the Rotarians who have participated in the large numbers. And I welcome and thank all the sponsors, the gold and silver sponsor, and other sponsors who contributed for this good cause. Every year the participation of the rally has been good. This year it has been even more better. We have around 135 cars registered this year. Even this night I got a call to know that there is a spot registration, so that shows the interest of all the ants here. Generally participants get excited, but this year the committee got crazy, they went crazy and excited to give the best of everything. The committee had worked tirelessly, planned and executed, designed by my beloved Nalame ma'am, and executed wholly by the committee members. Is Valikanu here? No. I thank you for all the support. You have been following the sponsors so well, and that is how we have been able to give this excellent rally today. Thank you. Now I would like to hand over to Nalame ma'am. Let's hear from her how the whole thing evolved.
So in the வருஷம் this is the first time adventure sports event in Mamallapuram Chariot Resort we have arranged on August 19th. இன்னும் ஒரு வீக் இருக்கு, second week from this date, 19th August. Adventure sports first time இப்பதான் பண்றோம். And annuals it will be very interesting and it is a group game. அதனால annuals நீங்க குரூப்பா வந்தா இங்க என்ஜாய் பண்ண முடியும். இண்டிவிஜுவல் ஃபேமிலிஸா போனா அந்த மாதிரி அந்த அலோவ் பண்றது இல்ல. So this is the main advantage for everyone. So nice opportunity. இது உங்க club president, secretaries and district officialsக்கு video and all the days we have sent already. So நீங்க எல்லாரும் இதுல வந்து குரூப்பா வந்து பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணுங்கிறது எங்களுடைய தாழ்மையான கருத்து. Thank you very much. We wait. Yeah, bus free உங்களுக்கு எல்லா transportation is free and total member 300 ஓட நிறுத்திருக்கோம். இப்போ 200 registrations already over. So நீங்க யாராவது ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணனும்னா கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா பண்ணுங்க. பஸ் வேணும்னா முன்னாடியே நிக்க. Good evening. I hope all of you enjoyed. Yes. I have not prepared anything. Too much of work I'm handling, okay? So anyway, it's a nice, I think it's a lovely evening all of us starting from morning with the blessings of the Almighty, with the showers of rain. And first let me welcome our district Governor Babu Peram, who has been fully supporting us. I think in all these years I've been working with the ANS committee, but I never expected so much of support from the governor and the Rotarians. Let's applaud please. And I'm so happy 2 PDGs are here. That shows the women empowerment here. Worry illa, but anyway. Thank you PDG SVR of Ramanathan and by whom?
and are always the tall PDG who always supports us with his gracious hand there. And we know the right and left hand, both of them are here. Our district secretary and Rotarian Sara, with Bharati is also our own team member. And I welcome our district chairman, Innovil district chairman Kalaraj Shekhar, and our lovely beautiful judge here. Miss South India, please will you stand up and let them see you. Thank you so much. I think all of them enjoyed judging the car rally, though they were getting roasted like a roasted chicken, but they said we are really enjoying. And I think we were blessed for the car rally with the entire team. I would love the team to come here, starting with our First Lady Anita Peram. And we had the registration chairman, still they are busy there. Registration chairman was Swarnalata Jyotikumar, who worked tirelessly. She and Meenakshi did the routing of the rally. Plus, I think they were running around giving marks and doing the papers for them. And we had the secretary as Punita doing a wonderful job minuting and calling everyone in time and doing a wonderful job. Then we had Chitra. Chitra took up a lot of responsibilities from bringing coordinating with the visually impaired and bringing the judges, plus the DJ. Lot of work she put it on her shoulders and wonderful job. Chitra. And we have the Diamond Queen here. Please come up on stage. Too many queens I think we have. As soon as we said, I just said I wanted something in diamond to be gifted for the first prize. At once, Valli took up and said, I will give you the 4 diamond pendants. Let's give a big applause, Valli. A great support. And when I said for the sponsor, she said, I will definitely bring sponsors, and she contacted the Rotary, and we had the golden sponsors and the silver sponsors, and at once she raised a lakh of rupees. Well done, Valli. I think we get a big applause. And where do we have the others? And the Sparrow Queen, right now we saw the Sparrow Queen. Sadhana was instrumental in this bringing up of the sparrows and protecting the sparrows. Sadhana, can you come here? And our Anne's chairman, the ever bubbling Lata, always with bubbling energy. And first one she said, I'll sponsor the cakes, and the lovely cakes we got for the entire team. Plus, she brought in 7 cars for Anne's. That was a real achievement, Lata. You made the Anne's participate. Our Bharati Saravanan, where are you? She's gone there because she took part in the rally. But she was a very enthusiastic person who helped us a lot in packing and coming for the meetings and doing a lot. And the DG spouses, Bala is here. Uma, I think she's left. Anybody's here? Come. Girija. Devi. Anybody is present here? DG spouses? AG spouses. I think we had a wonderful team. I think this team was working like hell. That is why I think we have a real success of this all-women car rally. From day one, all of them put in a lot of effort in doing to make this function a grand success. And I would say, apart from that, we had the sponsors and Axis Bank. I think all of person from Axis Bank, are you here? Please come here. When they came to my office, I just said you have to sponsor 2 lakhs. Anyway, they are sponsoring 50% of it. 1 lakh has been sponsored.
I hope you will send the check to us. Thank you so much. Please go inform that we really enjoyed and it's a wonderful rally for a cause. And the other sponsors were Pachepa, who were willing to give saris, and at once immediately said they will sponsor the cloth bags which we distributed right now, 5,000 cloth bags. And 50,000 worth in kind. That is what they gave, saris and cloth bag. And Satya Home Appliances have given all the microwave oven, iron box, hair dryer worth for 50,000. I think big applause for the sponsors. EFI for the diamond nose rings is Usha here. Usha Bodra. And also Mahavir Bodra sponsored the badges at the last moment when we requested. So with all the sponsors, and I should thank, first I was looking out for the venue, and when I was looking at the venue, I think my husband suggested, why don't you go to Loyolla? When we approached, my general manager was there for 3 days, he was here. And then he convinced the father, and I think now we are in a very good hall. So we should thank Loyolla for giving us this hall, and all whatever from yesterday we are here, and we went very late in the evening, still they put up with us, and we should thank Father Thomas for giving this place, and for parking they have organized 5 securities for us for this. It was a wonderful support from the Loyolla College people, and I think we are very happy, and I request the governor, PDGs to come and honor our working team, the hands team, because unless we honor them, they won't work for the next project, which is already in line. Anita is already geared up for that. I said, please let us sit down and give us some break for a month, and then we will start the other project. Okay? I think the governor will also wait patiently for that. Let's see how much energy we have. And I think I first thank all the participants who took part in this. Let's give a big applause to the participants. Though it's the first, second or third, your participation was the success of this rally. And I think we enjoyed putting it together as much as you enjoyed today. And I thank the visually impaired ladies also who took part, and the families. Hope all of you enjoyed the lunch. And then the last moment is the prize distribution. Though it is first, second, we didn't correct it. We left it to the road tractors to correct it. We only gave the answer papers. So it will be unbiased, okay?
Those navigators were visually impaired, and they have been excellent in what they have done. I think it is our duty to honor them now. Today they came specially for the briefing yesterday, and today they have been here from 8 o'clock. They have been most cooperative, and please all of you put your hands together and encourage them and give them a big round of applause while they are being honored.
more. Smile, please.
And before coming to the stage, friends, many people are asking that can I get the first prize, can I get the second prize, can I get the third prize, can I get the diamond, or can I get this microwave? Friends, believe me or not, it is a family participation. It is a family participation, it is a fun event. We all enjoyed since the morning 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock. That itself is a great gift to all of us. Forget about that, whoever is getting. Of course, one of our friends is going to get it, and without any competition, leave it to them. And we are going to enjoy in this year. Like this, lot of programs which are going to get it in next 11 months, not less than 8 to 10 programs. Friends, yesterday evening we had first president's meet. Whoever the presidents are here, I hope they can witness the way in which you enjoyed yesterday evening. As I told, whenever the business is there, we will do the business. Whenever fun is there, let us enjoy with the fun and friendship and fellowship and family participations. That's what we had yesterday and today. Let us start like this with many family participations in this year. Let us enjoy.
I think we are really honored. Madras Perumudi. Rotary Club of Chennai, Golden Star. Coastal, last but not the least. Coastal. Industrial City.
interior designer by profession, but was also passionate about different forms of dance and modeling. She started learning Bharatanatyam at the age of 3, Mohiniyattam and Kuchipudi at the age of 6. She has performed nearly 400 shows all over United Arab Emirates and has won over 250 competitions held there. She entered into modeling industry 4 years back and has won the title Vival Miss South India 2012. If you find her familiar, that is because she has worked in various ads, jewelry, textiles, hospitals like Sri Kumaran Silks, Mahindra Holidays, Airwick Air Freshener. Other than that, she has done quite a lot of modeling shows. She believes in making the world a greener place and has co-founded a company solely based on the green technologies called Grafcon Private Limited with bases all over India, Spain and UAE. Here I present Miss Former South India Rohini Subbayan as one of the judges for our car rally event.
We request the inner wheel chairman to come on stage and address the gathering.
Photographer sir.
From Chennai upscale. Give a big hand. Both sponsors. Rotary Club of Madras,
especially when this generation for the couple of years where women have been working on women empowerment, and on top of that, along with women empowerment, we're working on green initiatives, which is something that's really important at this point of time. When we're actually seeing where the world is going to when it comes to pollution. So that, along with an initiative where you people teamed up with visually impaired people, it's all basically just beautiful things over and over again. So I would like to first of all thank Rotary Club for actually inviting me to judge this event. It was a real honor. Now, when we're talking about a green initiative, I would just like to say a small incident that happened to me a couple of years ago. I hope I don't take much of your time. Actually, like a couple of years ago, I went to the beach, and there I had a friend of mine who who bought a bottle of water and drank it, and eventually my friend just threw the bottle like that on the beach. So now at this point, I asked the person, why would you do that? Why would you throw a bottle on the beach? And
this rally wouldn't have been possible. Secondly, the car rally committee members, the AG spouses for the involvement and the willingness to take on the completion of task to a great.
The untiring effort of correcting and helping us with all the